This is an important message for you. If you have made it here, whenever you have made it here, this is for you. Now, I am recording this during the full moon in Aquarius. It is going to be August 1st, 2023. But whenever you get an opportunity, whenever this ends up in front of you, this message is meant for you. Now, you are going to want to stay tuned and you're going to hear what this time period in your life has for you, because let me tell you something, it is about to get a little crazy. And afterwards, we are going to be having a tarot pick a card reading, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, if you're ready, like I'm ready, sit back, relax, and let's go.
Yeah, I'm living good, I'm living great. Everything I do in the first place.
Everybody is about to get their karma. And that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. So before we get started in figuring out what's about to happen for you during this time period and how you can better handle it, make sure that you pause and you like, share, and subscribe, and make sure that you give this and share this with anybody who you think just needs some sort of guidance and clarity in their life right now. All right, let's go ahead and get into this message. So, this full moon in Aquarius, this time period, this energy that's being brought to you, whenever you are seeing this, the energy that is being presented to you right now, this is going to be an energy of everyone gets their karma. Now, I've been preaching about this, okay? So don't act like you didn't know. I've been preaching about this since about 2020. And finally, last year, I would say, about the new moon in Cancer, I told everybody, a line in the sand has been drawn. And now you have to choose between light and dark. Now, there's a lot of people who thought I was just kidding. Thought I was just talking because I like to hear it myself speak, which I do, but I was actually trying to be helpful. And some people, they chose the dark side. Now, if you chose the light side, that doesn't necessarily mean that, you're a squeaky clean person and you do everything right. It means that you decided to become somebody that if you do something wrong, or if you are somehow in the dark, you are more willing to just admit what you've done and admit your darkness and face your shadow side. So if you were someone who was willing to step on the light side, you did have to face your shadow side. It wasn't something that was technically easy. You went through a lot of trials and tribulations. You told the universe, I chose the light side, and the universe said, if you down, then be down. And you were put through a lot of stuff within the last year where you had to figure out if you were really down. Okay? Now, for the people who chose the dark side, it might have seemed to a couple people like maybe they had it better. Like they were a little better off. You were probably questioning it. Like, oh, I thought darkness wasn't supposed to prevail. What's happening here? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Things just had to come into a balance, all right? So even though it felt like maybe some people weren't going to get what they deserve, people are going to get what they deserve from here on out, okay? The main phrase of this I want to let you know is everyone is getting their karma. Now, let's talk about it. Those who chose the dark side, those who chose to, not acknowledge their shadow side, not take ownership of the things that they were doing wrong and the ways that they were hurting people. Those who decided to keep on going with their, fearful, with their violent, with their, woe is me ways. They are going to be going through some doom and gloom. Mark my words. Save this video and come back to it, and mark my words, within the next few weeks, a lot of the people who chose the dark side, who chose not to acknowledge their shadow side, they are going to be getting a lot of karma. And I want, when I say this about them, because I'm not here to install fear, I don't want you to get fearful for these people. What I want you to know is they're going to be given a new opportunity to learn the lesson that they were meant to learn. They had an opportunity. I tried to tell them, baby. They didn't want to listen, though. They are going to get a new opportunity, though, to redo that lesson and acknowledge that shadow side and work through the shadow aspects of themselves. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why. The reason why is the frequency on this planet has raised so high to a certain level that people who are operating at this lower level energy, it's coming to a point where those energies can no longer exist on this planet. So they can no longer exist in these energies. It's not someone being mean to them and tell them, oh, you have to learn the lesson. Really what's happening is the frequency on this planet is raising. The consciousness on this planet is raising. They can no longer live at a lower consciousness. They can no longer live in a lower frequency. So they are being forced. They had a choice, but they are being forced to have to raise their frequency up. So even though they might be going through some doom and gloom, I want you to know that there is going to be some sort of sunshine in the struggle, that they are going to get something out of it, and it is going to be valuable and something that they genuinely need. Now, to those who chose light, round of applause. I am proud of you. If you chose to battle your dark side, you chose to own up to your mistakes, you chose to let the world know where you went wrong and how you plan on doing right. Welcome to the team, baby. Team Light. Ooh, ooh. We are getting our karma too. And in these next few weeks, we will be seeing those around us go through a lot of doom and gloom. And also, some of us as well might be going through some doom and gloom also. Now, I want you to know how you will know that you are on Team Light is your doom and gloom will not be completely life-changing. It'll just be kind of a little hiccup, like a little bump in the road. It won't be something that's completely detrimental. It'll be something, though, that will bring up intense feelings for you. So I'm telling you, like, if it's not something like serious, like it's something like, oh, it kind of sucks, like, you're not going through doom and gloom. What you are doing is you are purging the lower frequencies that are still stuck within your DNA. You are now purging those. You are now having the opportunity to face those shadow sides of you and to receive the upgraded codes necessary for you to actually live comfortably in this new frequency and to live comfortably with the new gifts and rewards that are going to be given to you. So, what does that mean? It means that for those who chose dark, God is handing out flowers. Now, for those of us who chose light, we will be receiving a garden, and we will be needing to wait a little bit while God hands out the flowers so he can walk us, or she can walk us to our beautiful garden, handmade and crafted for each and every one of us. Oh yeah, baby, I'm ready. I hope you're ready too. And so basically what that means is over these next few weeks, you will be having a little bit of small challenges that are going to cause you to feel something. Stuff like, an ex saying something to you that might like jigger something in you. It's not life or death, but it does bring up intense feelings. You might, go through financial issues where your money might be kind of off, but the more that you keep on staying down, you see that it's starting to catch rhythm and flow. I'm telling you that you will be feeling intense energies and intense feelings because I don't want you to mistake that for you being a part of the doom and gloom team, okay? If you went through a life-changing situation, like perhaps even like lost your living situation, lost a job, things like that, talk to me on a private note. But those who are just feeling like really intense things and what you're going through really isn't that serious, stay down and don't worry. Your garden's coming for you, baby. I also want to mention that for those of us who chose light, we will be going through a huge and extreme upgrade, level up, and transition. Now, something that you're going to need to know about that is the truth and the honesty is some of the people who chose the dark side, you will have to leave behind just for a little while, okay? Once their frequencies raise up, once they start to vibrate at a higher level, they will now be able to join you and you guys can reunite. But currently, right now, you are going to be going higher in frequency and they are vibrating at a lower one. Now, I want to stop and kind of mention that I'm not stating that anyone is better than anybody. I'm not saying because I was using the term higher and lower that it means that you are above them and they are beneath you. Please do not get in that type of frame of mind. That is not at all what I'm saying. I am just trying to give you a little bit of an illustration and a picture about what is going on and how things can kind of start to separate for you during this time in your life, and not to get too freaked out or too worried, and not to get overly depressed thinking that maybe you won't have certain people there with you. You will. Okay, just give them time to go on their journey to handle their business while you handle your business, okay? Now, let's get into this tarot reading because I'm so excited to see what is going to happen for you during this time period. So if you're ready, like I'm ready, sit back, relax, and let's head over. If this is your first time rocking with me, you're not really used to how this goes, let me explain how this goes. All right, I'm going to put out 3 crystals. And each is going to stand for a pile, either pile 1, 2, or 3. You're going to take a moment, take a couple breaths, and then whatever pile you resonate with, that is the pile that you are going to choose. So I need you to go ahead and just get relaxed. Breathe in. And release. Give me another breath and breathe in. And release. And then give me one more breath in. And kind of hold that breath for me. Hold it. No worries, you got it. Just hold it and release. All right, we have pile 1, obsidian. And this one came out for you guys. Like when I was choosing my crystals, it just like, bam, like made itself known to me. All right, and you got pile 2, jade, which I have like such a huge love for jade. I love jade. And pile 3, the pyrite. This is my first crystal. This isn't the first one, but the first crystal I ever got was a pyrite crystal. Well, I figured it's like the first crystal I ever got gifted. I wouldn't say got. All right, so again, if you need more time, go ahead and pause. You were choosing between pile 1, the obsidian, pile 2, the jade, and pile 3, the pyrite. And I'll see you in your readings. This is for my pile 3, the pyrite. And as always, I'm going to put some facts up about pyrite. And I'm also going to give you a bonus herb that you can use to work with this during this time period. Whenever you are watching this, I am filming this during the full moon in Aquarius, August 1st, 2023. But whenever you are finding this, note you can still work with this pyrite and your special herb during this time period. Now let's get into this. So just to save time, because I can already feel that I'm going to be running kind of long, I have gone ahead and I have picked out, I've shuffled and pulled out 3 of the oracle cards, and I want to go ahead and dive into this because this is really like a cool spread. One, because all of these came out upright and just like boom, 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 upright, 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 and just like bounce. I was like, all right, over here, bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce for you. Okay, so the first card that came out was stability and direction. The next card was Mercury upright, and then we have Aries. So there is going to be a lot of action going on for you during this time period. A lot of moves are going to be made, a lot of hustling, a lot of talking. You're going to be messaging people are going to be messaging you. You're going to be settling up. Okay? So you might be somebody who I'm no longer speaking about the light and the dark side anymore, but just depending on who you are, you're definitely going to be having a lot of communication during this time period. You're going to be talking a lot to a lot of different people, and it's not necessarily you are going to be making plans. Like, you are going to be like finalizing deals, which I do want to make known. Please do not finalize any deals until after this full moon has like kind of energy has gone out. Like, this is not the time to be finalizing deals, not the way that the chart looks at this specific point, but just know that like you will be finalizing deals. And that's interesting because right now Pluto is opposite Mercury, and like I'm really getting for you, like, yes, like making deals that's going to be life-changing for you. There's definitely like stability and direction as well, and you got this pyrite crystal too. So just wanting you to know that if you were like struggling with finances, I do believe during this time period a lot of your finances are going to get in a more stable place. You will have more money coming in, or you are going to be able to really like hustle in more like money. Somebody might be getting like a side hustle started, a business started. Business might start picking up for you. But long story short, definitely you are going in the right direction as well. I think you've been getting a lot of intuitive guidance, a lot of ideas of ways that you want to go forth. This is a confirmation. If you've been thinking about starting something or doing something, especially around finances, you should definitely make that opportunity. Go ahead and take that action. It is meant for you, and you are on the right path. Let's get to your tarot cards because, you know, Mama wants to know what is going on. So I've already shuffled these, but just because I want to get even more deeper. And before I continue into this tarot reading, first and foremost, one, I'm going to need you to go ahead and like, subscribe, share this, and make sure you comment what pile that you are. Please comment below. Please do not message me. Comment it below. Thank you, pile 3. Now go ahead and take a deep breath in and tune into the energy of this reading. Ask your angels and your guides to give you the messages, confirmations, and answers that you need. All right, let's go. Oh, somebody's angels said, yep, gotcha. Ooh. Okay, well, this 4 of Pentacles I'm going to interpret both ways. Okay, here we go. And 4 swords. We got 4 on the building for my pirate, pile 3 right now. Pirate, pile 3. Look at you. Okay. Okay, so yes, we have 4. Okay. There's this push and pull feeling here. Okay. There's like a wait but don't wait energy. And let me explain what this wait, don't wait energy is. You are kind of coming up against 2 paths. There is something that you've been doing in a certain way, and you've just been doing the same old, same old. You kind of actually gotten a little bit comfortable with it, and you're just like, yeah, I'm just, and it really was a place for you that gave you a lot of like stability and comfort at one point. So it is something that you are trying to hold on to because you do feel like there is still like gold in it for you. This might be like old job. I'm just saying, but there is something here that there is like comfortability and stability for you, but there is something new that is trying to come to you, and your angels are like actually trying to like tell you and push you, and they keep giving you hints and ideas and intuitive guidance, and they are really like, hey, take this road, do this, I know. And it's like a really uncomfortable road for you as well, so you kind of are really holding back because you're like, I know that I hear y'all, but I don't know if this is really for me. This is going to be uncomfortable, but this is the correct road. You definitely need to take this new path, follow this new guidance. It might not even be a completely new job, but even doing your job in a different way, maybe getting a promotion in your job, but like you're really getting a push and a pull to like, you need to go, and you are really kind of trying to like stay like, no, let me just stay here. What I'm supposed to tell you too is the wait is over. And like I'm talking about a transitional period in your life. You are meant to make this jump into this transitional. You're meant to hop onto this other path. Like you have been waiting, and you've been asking your like angels, like, when is it my time? When is it my turn? And your angels have been telling you like, hey, like, come on, hop on over, jump. And like, you are trying to stay, like, it's almost like there's, I don't know how to explain, like a treadmill or something, and there's one, and they're like, hop onto the other one, just hop on, and you're like, I don't know, I think I should just stick on this one. No, boo, hop on over. Okay, there's like, it's like also too, like you're on a path, and maybe you have to like jump over like a lake, not like a lake, like a small puddle or creek to get there. Yes, you're meant to do that. That doorbell was confirmation. Ding, ding. If doorbells right now have been meaning something to you, that is confirmation. 4 is confirmation. Butterflies, dragonflies, and bees are confirmation as well. Ooh. Okay, you are really, okay. Let me get one more card, but I already know. And I'm just going to have to go straight into like channeling this. Okay. You already feel off balance, and you already kind of know that what is going on, like you are meant to go in a different way, and you're meant to do this differently. Oh, wow. You are holding on for dear life though, baby, to make sure that like, you're meant to have like, you're meant to be great, and you know you're meant to be great. And you're waiting for the divine to like open up a path for you. And what they want to tell you is they've already opened up the path. Like the path is already opened. It's literally like right there. And they're like, just walk on the path. And you literally are like keeping yourself. You're like holding yourself back. Some of you are meant to be famous. You are meant to be known. You're meant to have social media fame. Or you're meant to be famous in general. And you know this. Like you've gotten a lot of understanding and clarity on this. You know this is supposed to happen for you. But you're expecting it to just like you just like, I don't know, you just wake up and like you wake up and it's like there. And it's like, it's not necessarily going to be like that. You still have to get on the path. But this path is cleared for you. On this path, it will move very quickly. Like, it's just like, it's almost like you were on a path and the path is like taking like a different way. And so you don't want to jump paths because you believe you're going to have to start from the beginning. Yeah, you don't. And like you feel like the path that you're already on as well, like you're already doing pretty good. You're like, this is already pretty good. I'm already pretty good. But what like the universe wants you to know, you know, source, spirit wants you to know is like the path that you're on is a shallow victory. The path that you're gonna be on, it's going to be so much better. And this is like meant for you, and it has like treasures that like just keep on giving and last forever. All right, pretty straightforward. If you need any clarity on this, please comment which pile that you are. You can do that right now. Like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you head over to the website, or you can contact me at any of my socials, but also go to the website and make sure that you reach out to me and we can get a personal reading done for you so you can have even more clarity, pile 3, the pirate, about what this time period and what this transition is for you, and also like what is the path and like what is the best way that you can go and walk on that path. I love you because I am you, and I'll see you for the new moon in Leo. Bye. For my pile 1, the obsidian. And you already know I'm going to put facts up about obsidian. You already know that your girl got you. All right. And you do get a special herb as well. Now, to save time, I have already picked out your oracle cards. Well, you know, shuffled them and got your oracle cards. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first card that popped out was cause and effect. The second card that came out was the moon in reverse. And so solitude in reverse. Pile 1. So obsidian is associated with Pluto, okay, and Scorpion energy. And right now Pluto is in opposition with Mercury. But what I really want to speak about with what this means, something's coming out. Something is about to be exposed during this time period for you. And I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm not saying that it's good. It's either or. I think a lot of it depends on you. So it depends on like your life and what you have going on, and you already know it. You can already like where to reach me, and we can do a deeper reading and get clarity on what this means for you, pile 1. But something is coming out, and it is a cause and effect matter, meaning that something took place and now it's going to be brought to the light. And it's going to be brought to the light like either somebody's going to lie to you, and it's going to be like they are going to get like absolutely caught in their lie. You could potentially lie to someone. So I'm going to tell you during this time period, probably stay away from lying, all right? Because something is definitely going to end up being exposed. It is coming out. There will be no more hiding it. And I think for some of you as well, it's going to be like, it's kind of like you're not seeing something right now, but sooner, like soon, you're going to see where some people are really coming from. Like you might have some people around you that you think are for you, but soon you're about to find out that they're really not. Like it's about to be exposed. Like it's coming out. They're not going to be able to like hide it. And that's something else too. If you're someone who I was talking about walking in the light, right? A lot of the people who try to do dark things against you, oh, they about to show themselves, okay? They about to show they right now, and you about to see it, and you about to be like, okay, I see you, I know what you about, and you are about to get that clarity. All right. Now, before we get to your tarot cards, pile 1, I need you to please go ahead and like this, subscribe, make sure that you share, and comment which pile you are. Comment below, okay? Now that you got it all done, tune into the energy of this reading. Ask your angels, your ancestors, your guides, spirit to tell you the messages, the confirmations, and the answers that you need. Let's go. And yes, I already shuffled this off camera. I'm trying to save time here. 10 of Cups. Woo, 9 of Swords. 3 of Wands in reverse. One more. Okay. Oh. The Sun. Upright. Either way, if the Sun card comes out in a reading with me, that means the positive card. You got the Sun card. So I just want you to go ahead and breathe, because that means that some good things are about to take place for you. But let's talk about this real quickly. I think that you are stuck in your head, and you're really stuck in your mind. Okay. You know how I was talking about in the message portion of this, and if you didn't catch my message, please pause this and go back and watch it, because I'm going to start referencing some things. And if you didn't watch the message portion of this, it's not going to make sense. But it's a really great message, I promise. Anyways, so you know how I was talking about you and some people are about to be separated? For you, I feel like there are people in your life you know you need to separate from. There are some people in your life you know you need to give them a little pause, take a little break, but you don't want to take that pause. You don't want to take that break. You want to keep on going with the keep on going. But let me tell you something where this is all going. It's holding you back. You have a lot of manifestations that you want to come to you, and you being stuck in this, like, it's not that these people are necessarily in your life, in your everyday life, but they are like taking up space in your mind. And you are really, like, you might be kind of missing them. There might be somebody in your life you might be thinking about taking back. It's Venus retrograde. Don't do it. Don't do it. But you might be having those feelings right now of, oh, you know, I really love you and I miss you, and maybe we can get back together and we can do this. Like, you're just stuck up in your head. It's done. Okay? You need to let them go. And what my guides want me to tell you is something that they told me, and it goes, if you knew, if you let them go, they will be happier and you will win the lottery. You'll win like $1 billion. Would you let them go? And I'm not gonna lie, just that first part alone, I think a lot of people, or should, say yeah, because, you know, I want people to be happy, and if you're happier not being with me, perfect. But you're gonna win the lottery. So in that message, we was talking about people separating, going to a higher level. You know what exists at higher levels of consciousness now, don't you? Okay? The nice stuff. I'm talking about penthouse suites and stuff. I know that's not what everybody's after, but I'm just saying, like, everything that your soul desires and needs is in this higher level. And you are holding yourself back from receiving what the universe wants to give, because it's major 10 of cups. Definitely getting a family in your life. Meditation is something that you might want to consider during this time period, for sure. I'm feeling like some loss around, like, you know, I was talking about there are going to be some people you're going to be separated from. Some of y'all, it's your father. I don't want to be mean. It's like through death, or just like there's just a separation between you and perhaps your dad, a strong, like, male in your life, even just someone that has strong masculine energy. And you need to move forward. And, like, also too, for some people, because it's a collective reading and it's not necessarily your dad, but I just think there are people that have like a strong influence in your life. You might feel like they bring you stability and they keep you on a straight path. You might feel like they help open up your intellectual side. You guys are going to have to separate for right now. And it's nothing bad. It's nothing against them. They're on their journey. You are on yours. You guys might be going through frequency changes, DNA upgrades. Like, things might just be not very balanced between y'all right now for whatever reason. I feel like it's just people's journeys. So, yeah, definitely. But union, you're about to have a union, not just with yourself, like, but with your tribe. There is like love that's coming in for you. This time period is going to be very fun and playful. And even though there are going to be some strong influences in your life that you are going to be separated with, it's going to bring you closer to the people that you are meant to be around and meant to be with. You are going to have a very fun and playful time. I think for you just might be somebody whose energies might be a little intense around separations, around people, especially. Meditation is going to help you greatly during this time to be able to get in control of those feelings and be able to keep them grounded and keep yourself grounded. You should know, though, that you are going to win. You have so many positive cards here. You are definitely going to win. All right, pile 1, that's all that I got. You already know. Comment what pile that you are. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, if you need any deeper clarity, you already know where to check me out or reach me at one of my socials. And just know, I love you because I am you. And I'll see you soon. Bye. For my pile 2, the jade. This is hands down, I love jade. I just love jade. Favorite crystal. Okay, if you chose it, you a real one. All right, and here's a special herb to go along with it that you can use during this time period to kind of help get into your manifestations and intentions, because that's something that's important for you right now. Let me get into this reading. I don't even want to wait. So, off camera, just to save time, because I already know this is going to be a little lengthy, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I do want you to get the value that you need. So I went ahead and I pulled these 3 oracle cards. Now, the first card that came out for you was Taurus in reverse, Manifest upright, and then Libra in reverse, which I find very interesting because Libra and Taurus are both ruled by Venus, and they are upside down, and there is a retrograde, but you have Manifest here. So, hands down, okay, I can already tell you what's happening now. You might be feeling a little stuck in your manifestations. You are also someone that I can tell you have gotten like real comfortable and real stagnant in your energy, and you're asking the universe to kind of speed things up. But what you're being called to do is recall your energy back in and pay attention to your manifestations. You are someone who needs to use this phrase. I release everything that my ego wants, and I call in everything that my soul needs and desires. You need to say that because you are somebody right now that you are manifesting from an egoic place, and you need to be more realistic about what your soul is actually yearning for, because that is the only way you're going to get your manifestations from now on. Is if it is in alignment with your higher self. You have reached a high frequency, pile 2, to where your manifestations must align with your inner being, but you have really great knowledge and really great skill on aligning with your inner being as it is. So right now, I think you want things, and you're being called, not that you won't necessarily get those things, but to call those things in the right way and to make sure that it is something that you really want. Also, for this pile, you might be being really down on yourself. Like, seriously, you might be saying stuff like that you're ugly or you're not worthy, and that is not true. You are very beautiful, okay? I am a reflection of you. Look at me. Look at you. You are beautiful, okay? You are gorgeous. So you just need to walk around with that understanding and that knowledge, because that's something else as well that is blocking your manifestation skills. One, you not coming from a place of true solid foundation within you, not coming from a place that your soul is yearning from, and also you not being very confident in who you are and how you look, especially physically. You also might be manifesting because you are afraid of how you look to other people. So if you're manifesting like dream body, you might actually be someone who really is okay with your body, but you just feel the need that you need to change it because somebody else told you that you needed to, or they said something mean. And you know what? Forget them. All right, pile 2, my jade. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. I am using my ancestral deck. You already know that I bring it out because you already know that the ancestors be coming through for me. And I know that y'all's ancestors be coming through too. So this is my like set ancestral deck. So you already know if you chose pile 2, your ancestors are coming through. So let's get it. But before we do, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you also comment after this reading what pile that you are, okay? Because I want to know. And also, if you ever need any deeper clarity, you can ask questions in the comments. I got you. All right, pile 2. Since you have enough time to do all that stuff, tune into the energy of this reading. Okay, go ahead and ask your ancestors, your angels, your guides, what messages that they have for you, what confirmations and answers. Let's go. First things first confirmation, if you thought you were communicating with your ancestor, confirmation, the sun again? Okay, some of y'all are just on one, and the sun popped out for you guys upright. And by the way, that is my card. That's my card, and it's also the card. No matter if it comes upright or reverse, it still means some good's coming. All right, we got 8 of Cups upright. You're gonna have to walk away. Okay, got some stuff coming out, and they know they don't play. I don't know where that came from. You know, maybe if you chose this pile, you might be an artist. Okay, you might be in the music industry. That little little whatever I just did, that might be a little message and a little hint for you, okay? You are going to have to let some things go. You're definitely going to have to let some things in your life go right now. I think it's some feelings. I think it's people. I think it's things. I'm getting a hint of like addiction here, which it doesn't have to be addiction, you know, to like substances. It could be addiction to emotions, to feelings, to people, to situations. So you definitely need to walk away from something that has a strong hold on you. Now, there is this hesitance of you not wanting, like, you know, you need a lifestyle change. And you know you need a lifestyle change, but you don't want to go through with this lifestyle change because you don't feel like it's going to do anything for you. I really feel like, I feel like everyone has been stuck in this stagnant energy, but for you, it's not necessarily that you're stuck in an energy. You just like, I feel like you need to have more spiritual maintenance in your life right now. I believe like meditation is something that's really important for you right now. Getting in touch with your ancestors, maybe even continuing on some ancestral practices, learning more information about your ancestors is important right now. Something that is going to connect you a little bit more deeper to your spiritual side, to your ancestors, is really what's being called for you to step forth and do right now. And you know you're supposed to be stepping up and you're supposed to be partaking in those types of things, but you are not doing it yet. Some of you need to take some spiritual classes. Hello. But you really do. You need to take some spiritual classes and get more knowledge. I feel like you guys are going to be my shortest reading, pile 2, and I'm so sorry, but I can just kind of like fill it out right now. Ooh. Pile 2. You need to get in contact with your spiritual team, with your ancestors. There's guidance there. You might be feeling compelled to watch pile 3. Do that. Pile 2. You need to work on your spiritual life. You need to get your spiritual life right, because that'll help get your physical life right. You need to have a lifestyle change, and this lifestyle change is actually going to be beneficial for you, even though you don't believe it, even though you don't see it, even though you might be a little nervous, a little scared. You changing, letting go of whatever that you're letting go. I feel like for you, it seems like it's going to be hard. It's not going to be as hard as you think. As soon as once you start to embrace these more spiritual aspects of your life, it'll help you kind of fill in pastimes, because I feel like there's like a little bit of an addiction here. Whenever you're kind of like addicted to, it'll help fill in that like pastime. I feel like some of you might have a lifestyle where you spend a lot of time with a certain individual, and this is going to be able to open up a whole new pathway for you to where the time you spend with that individual, now you won't like spend time like, oh, they're gone. You'll be able to focus more on yourself and your energy, because you finna level up. Like, hold on. Where's it at? I'm sorry. You are about to level up. You are about to, why is it hiding? You are about to level all the way up. You just need to get more in control of your spiritual life, and that is going to be, and you will be getting intuitive guidance as well during this time period. Let me get one more card. I'm feeling this. One more card. Oh. You'll be someone who's going to be coming into union as well with yourself, with your tribe during this time period. You are going to find love. Which is interesting because this is during Venus retrograde. So if you're watching this and it's Venus retrograde still, take it slow. But perhaps even because it is Venus retrograde, you might be linking up with someone who probably isn't like what someone you've been like in the past. So you might be willing to cut it off. Don't cut it off. Just wait to make all final judgments till after retrograde, okay? Like September 3rd or 4th. But if you're watching this and it's not Venus retrograde, during this time period, you are going to find love, whether it be a stronger bond between someone that you're already with, a stronger bond within yourself, or you are going to be finding your soul tribe or a soulmate. All right, pile 3, that's what pile 2, you know who you are. That's what I have for you. Make sure that you go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like I said, I love you because I am you. And if you need any further clarity, you already know where to go. Check out my other handles. And I love you because I am you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.